What's Going On podcast.
Come here. You all right? We need. What? Yo, she's so. Yo, bro, I swear, bro, I don't know how I do it. Hold on. All right. I just cut that out. Put it in the blooper side. All right. Hey, this Ninja,
And this is XP Early Bird,
and this is
the What's Going On podcast.
What Is Going On, and we wanted to say hello to everybody and all the viewers and all the listeners and whatnot. And that's the end of the show. Thanks for coming. So yeah, early, what's going on with you, bro?
After
How's life in?
After the hurricane, things are finally starting to settle down and go back to normal. Like all of the stoplights are working now. All of the most of the trees are up and off of the road. I mean, you still have some like leaning and still got some laying inside the road, but for the most part, everything's going back to normal.
Okay.
Work is good. My mental is good right now. My spirit is good right now. My health is good right now. Yeah, man. We've been playing some Sparking Zero. That's been fun.
Well, Dragon Ball. That's why I got it on today. But that's been fun though.
Oh yeah, real fun. Oh, and I had a project that I completed. I have an Elite Series 2 controller, and the buttons was starting to mess up on me, and the outside shell of it was like the rubber grips on it started peeling, like coming loose. So I bought a shell for it, and but I had to take the controller apart and put it together myself.
Yeah, I heard that shit could be real tedious.
Yeah, and this is the
son.
end result. It's the Halo edition. I don't know if you can see the
I can
number,
see
but
that.
It got the 117 right here. And it looks it's like it's supposed to be like Master Chief's armor, but it's pretty dope.
Cool. That shit was like $120, right?
No, the shell, because it was just a shell. Now if it was
no, the whole controller, yeah.
Oh, the whole controller. Now the Elite controller is a 120, but the one that I bought, it comes with everything, so that was like 180.
Oh, jeez.
And that was the first one I bought. Now I have
the controller. Quick question: are the controllers worth that? Because I know I play with the basic shit, and I'm like, yo, this shit feels cheap. Like they don't feel premium. Like a PlayStation control feels more premium than an Xbox control to me. You know what I'm saying? But that Elite shit's a whole different version.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See that the Elite is heavier. Like when you lift it up, you can notice a difference in the weight.
Yeah.
You don't put batteries in this one. Like you have to charge it. Like the battery's built in and you charge it. And as far as like gameplay, you don't have to take your thumbs off of the sticks, and that gives you like a really huge advantage. So is the money worth it? Yes, it's worth the money.
Shit.
Yes.
I don't know if I can pull that off. $120 for a controller. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I played the game, like if I played especially like Halo, like I did before, maybe. But like if I'm playing just like, for instance, Dragon Ball Z and like all these other games that I don't need like a real intense control feel, then.
Yeah. Well, see, me and the squad, we play Call of Duty almost every night.
Which makes sense. Which makes plenty sense. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I could just hash out $120 and play and use it maybe once or twice a week to play Dragon Ball or Spider-Man or I mean not Spider-Man, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But that shell, the shell costs like $50 off Amazon. So and it gives you like everything you need to break it apart and put it back together.
Okay. Shit. Yep. Okay. Nah, shit looks dope though. I dig it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate it.
And then you say you had the little Master Chief holder, right, to charge it.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
So that shit looks good all together. It's just like a
let me see if I can. Let me see. Here you go.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's.
And you got the.
That's legit.
And it lights up, and the stand lights up.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I dig it. Okay. So yeah, that makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the whole outfit for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, just a little something to make myself feel better.
No. I mean, everybody should have things that I mean, I don't see. I hate when people be like, "Yeah, that's too much." No, bro, just buy it, bro. If that's what you into, just get it, bro. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. Just do it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do with the money anyway, bro? Like, you're gonna save it and then wait for you to die so some fucking greedy asshole kid of yours can take it, or some family member could come and be like, "That's mine." Like, fuck that shit.
Spend it while you can, man. Have fun with it.
Yeah, no shit. um, but
So
yeah,
how you
dude.
been, bro?
No, I've been good, man. Like same like you, man. Just getting back to life, and finally it's starting to feel like we're catching up at the house. It's starting to feel back to normal a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the hurricane definitely put shit in perspective on, like, I know we
Oh
talked
yeah.
about on the last pad, but I just don't want to talk about it again. But just getting shit back right. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
school, just getting food, shit like
Oh
that,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It was just paying the whole ass, bro. But yeah, everything's back to normal, really. So I mean, just trying to get the pod shit running again. That was one of the most annoying things, because I felt like I couldn't do shit, couldn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't have no internet, didn't have no phone service. Everything was just trippy, dog. It was like, what the fuck was going? Like, yeah, like you don't even know what to do with yourself. Couldn't edit no videos. I couldn't even edit. Like, if I had plenty of shit to do, I could have been editing. I couldn't do any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until I got my generator took a shit, then I had to go buy one. I know I said all this already, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was just. And then while you're doing that, you kind of don't want to do shit like that because the house is hot. Like, it was
Yeah.
just wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, bro, just chilling and shit. Home right now, working on this, and just chilling, bro. Just trying to get into these topics today. Try to start this shit up again.
Oh yeah. So
So
um
what we talking about? What's on the agenda?
I believe you had a phone call by
Oh
Mr.
yeah,
by Mr. Diddy.
Mr. Diddler himself. So this is what we're gonna start it off with. With what's going on now. I want to put up this phone call. I Jess told me about it yesterday, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
hear anything about it because I was so busy at work yesterday. So
Mm-hmm.
when I got home, she told me, and I looked it up this morning. So I'm gonna put it on the screen for everybody can hear and see if they haven't heard it yet, and we'll talk about it. Hold on 1 second.
Do not entertain none of this and nothing over the.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, cool. Let me I'll replay it because it was at the very. I want to make sure everybody can hear it. Sorry, my bad. This fucking got like 20 pages up and shit. All right, I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosted. Hey, this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Pop. It's just crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop? Ain't none of that shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry. If you like,
Bro, I don't know how I feel about that, bro. Honestly, shout out
It
to
don't.
Blix for.
I don't know if I
They don't
believe
sound
that's
like.
them.
I don't listen. I'm from New York, nigga, and that don't sound like Diddy for some reason. And
No,
even the
it
kid,
don't.
the kid don't even sound like him. I don't know. And this and bro, I know we talked about this on maybe like 2 pods ago about the AI shit, but if this is AI, this is what's gonna help Diddy get out of jail. Because you bitch ass niggas out there keep playing around with people's voices and likenesses, and all the defense got to do is be like, yo, all this is fake. This is all AI generated. Those videos don't exist. If a video does come out, is it like, bro, like this is what's gonna get him out of jail, bro. Is all this fake, idiot, dumbass internet people. I don't believe that that phone call is real. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's real either, simply because they said Jay name.
Yeah.
And I don't think if with a high profile case like this, where this thing getting so much attention, that you would say his name or any name.
Listen,
like nobody's name is being said other than Jay-Z's name in this case. But they're saying it's multiple. They're saying there's multiple celebrities involved in this.
Oh, 100%. I'm not surprised if there is. But my only thing with this is that, listen, I don't think Diddy's that stupid to do this on a jail phone call, bro.
Yeah.
If he is, fuck. But I don't think he's that dumb. And second, it doesn't sound like some shit you would even like. Even if I went to jail for some wild shit like this, I'm not gonna be like, yo, throw out the pizza boxes. Like
that was so weird. Cause I'm like, pizza boxes. Like,
bro, that is bro. Diddy got mad bread. He can get a message out of jail without doing that. And let's just say he can't. This is not the way to do it. I write, I write a letter, or I don't know, dude. It's this. I don't know. I just don't feel that was it. I think this is. I honestly, almost 90%, I believe this is AI generated, dog. Because I believe if he was gonna say Jay's name, he would have not said Jay like Jay. I think he would have. You know what I'm saying? I think they got different names for each other at this point.
I think he would have probably called him Hove and not Jay.
Yeah, I don't think he would have. Nobody calls Jay, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And especially New York niggas, we don't call him Jay. We call him Hove. We call him Jay-Z. We don't be like, oh, Jay. Like, I don't know, but I don't believe that's him, bro. I don't believe that's him at all.
I don't. Yeah, it is. Is now this is too sloppy. Like he did that. He did the apology, and then the video of him abusing Cassie came out. And that made that video. Well, that made his like he did the video of him saying that he's innocent and yada yada, just money, whatever. And then the video of Cassie came out, and that made him look really, really bad.
Yeah.
I don't think that he would do something like this again.
Right.
And with him
especially
being
with the lawyers.
Because now he's incarcerated, so I don't think that he would do this again.
I think his lawyers would have definitely, bro. Especially that part where he says that.
None of this nonsense and nothing over the phone.
All right, he literally said nothing over the phone, and he's on the phone doing dumb shit. Like that sounds stupid right there. Like, if that's him, he's an idiot. But I honestly, bro, I need to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. Like, what are we, Ninja Turtles, my nigga? Like, tell Leonardo to pick his feet up and tell Donatello to throw the trash out. Like, what are we doing? Like,
there has to be like a code left box.
I get it. I get it. In which everybody's probably saying, oh, he's talking about the tapes. And if that is the code, because even the kid is confused. Like, look, watch.
All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet?
Oh, wait, it must have been at the beginning.
Do not entertain.
But anyway, the kid just sound confused. Like, he's like, oh, what? The pizza boxes. Oh, yeah. All right, pops. Like, I don't know. I don't 100% believe it. It could be, but I don't 100% believe it. I like, with all the fake AI shit going around now and shit like that. Like, I now I can really say that might not be him. If you would have told me this shit a year ago, I would have been like, yeah, that's him. But I don't.
I don't believe that. I don't believe none of it because he's already like his character is already in question.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're saying like he's a shady character. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's calling witnesses and threatening witnesses so that they don't testify or things like that. And then so I feel like him doing that right there, that just really like it really confirms what they're saying about him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I feel like he wouldn't do that. It's just not
Exactly.
smart.
Yeah.
It's just
I
not
don't.
smart.
If it, like I said, if Hove and all these guys are in his ear, or let's say they're not fucking with him right now, I
Mm-hmm.
think they all know the code of honor is like, yo, just chill out, let this shit get to where it needs to go, and then we take it from there, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Hove is gonna come out and make a statement. I don't think, you know, Russell Simmons or any of these guys, big wig guys, are gonna come out and say anything. They're not gonna say nothing, bro, because then they
No.
put themselves
Yeah.
out there. So, but that also speaks volumes because a lot of the time, you see people come out and say shit. You know what I'm saying about
Mm-hmm.
when things like this happen. They're real vocal about it. I haven't seen anybody besides YouTubers and some, some reporters, and just the I don't want to say the bottom, but like the other end of the spectrum where
Mm-hmm.
they're not, just those people are going crazy. But all the elites, bro, nobody said nothing. Nobody has
The
came out and said anything negative or good about it. You know what I'm saying?
True, because I Buster said something, but he was like super down the middle.
Oh yeah, Buster was more like we know. Buster was the nigga that he sees somebody get stabbed and I ain't see shit. He pulled that card. He pulled that card. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get it. He wants to stay neutral, but Diddy's his friend. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. Look, listen. It everybody has a friend that could be uh and I say this lightly, a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has a friend that could be a piece of shit. Like, you could know somebody who's just in the streets and be doing some fuck shit, but you could still be cool with him.
Mm-hmm.
You may not rock with him, but you know him. He's you probably met him as a kid, whatever, and he does some fuck shit. And you're like, damn. But you don't go out to jump out the window for him. But you also don't. You be like, oh man, that was his lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case here, people will be like, well, Diddy's Diddy. That was his lifestyle. Like, you know, freak off parties and yelling at his girl in front of everybody. Like, people just get
Yeah.
numb to shit like that. Do I think it's wrong? Yes, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, people enable people's actions like that.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you're an
Oh yeah.
enabler.
Yeah.
That's like me having me being a thick person, and then there's another thick person here, and I just keep feeding that person, and they feed me, and we both get fat together, and then we go to the doctor, like, we don't know what happened. We're both 50, 100 pounds. We don't know what happened. And they're like, well, you guys are enabling each other to get fat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. You enable him to treat his girls like that, and everybody was cool because they got money, and she lives in a mansion and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know, dude. It just, I never heard anybody say Hugh Hefner beat anybody. I mean, he did the same shit Diddy was doing.
Oh yeah.
But none of those chicks ever came out and said Hef beat me. The
The-
only thing I ever heard these girls talk shit about Hef, it was like, yo, he threw me out. Oh, well, you probably weren't doing the job right. He threw your ass up, and he didn't beat. I never heard him say he beat anybody. It was the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. But I don't know,
Mm.
dude.
My whole thing about this Diddy thing, and then I'm done with it. Okay, if you keep it simple or you focus on one thing, it's somewhat believable. But now it's like with it being so many people, like this person coming forward, and this person coming forward, that person coming forward, and then the allegation that they just keep piling on top of them. It's
Right.
like it's like, okay, what's real and what's fake now?
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what to believe. So like it was like, because they're saying it was like at first the victims were like 100% women, but now it's like 40% women and then 60% guys. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
what's real and what's fake, because I just feel like they're just piling a bunch of stuff on top of
And see
Diddy
what
trying to,
sticks.
yeah, and see what sticks, because it's like they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to bury him, and if they
Yep.
can't bury him, it's like, well, look, something has to stick, and whatever
Yeah.
sticks, that's what they're gonna take and run with it, man. So, but it just doesn't seem authentic. It doesn't seem like we're really trying to catch a bad guy. It's like we're more so trying to get rid of this person for whatever reasons we have. That's what it
Yeah.
feels like.
Well, I mean, what? I mean, honestly, what does it feel like to you? In all hindsight, like, what does it feel like?
Okay, do I think Diddy is wrong? Or do I? Okay, like, do I? Yes, I believe that stuff, because I feel like that celebrity lifestyle is just one big sex cult. So do I believe he did it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, I believe it. But he's not the only one.
No.
All
And
right,
that's
so
what I'm
there's
saying.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
there's that. Now, certain agreements were made between these two parties, between Diddy party and whoever party. Diddy violated the agreement, or don't he violated the agreement. So now we got to show you, you know, that you can't do what you want to do, or how dare you not fulfill your end of the agreement. So this is what's
Right.
about to happen to you. That's what I feel like it is now. I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like it's about catching the bad guy. I feel like it's about
No.
making an example and showing people to stay in their place.
Yep.
That's my honest opinion.
And I'm gonna to piggyback off what you're saying. Everything you said is right, because prior to this mess, he had a lawsuit with DeLeon, which is the Ciroc owner.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, I think it is. But anyway, he had that DeLeon drink, and he sued for some kind of racism, lawsuit, saying that
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't do certain things, whatever. And he won it. It was
Mm-hmm.
like a couple million, like a bunch of millions of dollars. And everybody's saying that DeLeon is actually, allegedly, were the ones who really started pushing forward to get dirt on Diddy, and how this opened up all this stuff because he fucked with. I mean, let's keep it real. Those big companies are like the mafia.
Mm-hmm.
They just play. They just play different. They don't go out there and murk you. They go out there and just take your life away. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally.
Yeah.
And they're saying that this is how the door per se opened up on Diddy, and now this, we got the whole R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby thing going on again. I mean, this is every 10 years or so they have to shoot one of the mega stars out of the sky, to make room
Mm-hmm.
for something bigger. And that's what this is, bro. This is a if you all right. So, like you said, do I think that he did some of this stuff? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. These rich niggas don't know how to act, bro. When any of these rich guys, bro, up in the billions, they just don't know what to do with themselves, so they go and do all this fucking fuck shit. I mean, this happens over and over again. I mean, look, Epstein, Diddy, the Nickelodeon guy, like all these guys don't have so much money, they don't know what to do with it, so they just start fucking doing all this wild shit, buying
Mm-hmm.
islands and fucking. They buy islands and go over there and fuck young girls and kids. Like, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just another fall from grace for another big mogul. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, did after watching the video of Diddy smacking up Cassie, I'm like, bro, this shit's crazy. And I'm pretty sure he's done that before to either other women or just her. I don't know, but that's wrong in itself. But
Mm-hmm.
as for the other shit going on with, like, now they're trying to do this whole Michael Jackson thing, and like I said, history is repeating itself. Michael Jackson started off with just a lawsuit. They pay out of court. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, everybody knows when you pay out of court, you might as well call yourself guilty, whether you did it or not. I don't care what anybody says.
Mm-hmm.
It's guilty in the eyes of everybody who doesn't understand what's going on. You're guilty. I
Right.
mean, point back. I don't believe Michael Jackson did all that mess, but once you pay it out, you're guilty, dog. Then Mike bought out his catalog from Sony. becomes independent, talk shit about Sony and Tommy Mottola and all these people. Then all of a sudden he's in court again, and now he's a couple years later he's dead. It's the evils of you going against the grain on a high level. You know what I'm saying? It's like you being at your work, whether you make a bunch of money or not, whether you work at McDonald's or you work at Sony, you go against the grain, nigga, you're gonna get capped. You put a target on your back, people try to talk shit about you, you get fired, and that's it. Just when you're a mega fucking star, you put a target on your back, and they start with lawsuits, money taken, they put you under the ground, and then that's it. You're gone. And that's what they're doing with Diddy, bro. This is the fall of a megastar, and I don't take nothing that Diddy did away. Don't get me wrong, I never liked Diddy, but I don't take away anything he did musically. I know how to separate the two. Some people don't. I do. I separate the art from his crazy personal lifestyle. But yeah, this is it, bro. This is the 10-year anniversary of bringing a major black star down. That's all that is. And like I said, I don't want to bring color into it, but you have to, because people always say, "Oh, why you got to bring color into it?" Listen, when Epstein got caught, bro, it took forever, and it wasn't even this big of a deal. And Epstein did crazy. He had a list, he had videos, and all that shit that just, bro, we don't even talk about it. Swept it under the rug. Nobody cared.
Like we never seen a video or anything, like no leaks, nothing.
And you're gonna tell me this guy got all this money on an island, and he used to f all these young kids on the island, and nobody knew about it? And he was friends with Oprah and all these big people, and nobody saw it? Come on, dog. I don't want to hear that shit. But they swept that under the rug, and then all of a sudden he murked himself in jail. Yeah, fucking right, bro. I don't believe that shit not one bit. I'm pretty sure that motherfucker paid out the jail, and he's out somewhere living his best life in fucking Cuba or one of these weird countries. But that's the same thing that's happening here, dog. We just.
So you don't think he's crazy? Dead? You think he's alive? You think Epstein is living?
No, don't. I think he's alive. I think he's living.
So you don't think the powers that be probably took him out?
If they took him out, there's really no proof. Usually when people do these things, like Epstein died. That was it. We never heard or talked about it again. Nobody brought it up. The news never talked about it. Like, come on, bro. That ain't weird. Like, that's weird, bro. Like, if R. Kelly killed himself right now, we'll be talking about it for 3 months. We'll have a documentary. We'll have a tell-all. There'll be a book. Bitches will come out of the woodworks talking about bodyguards and all. Like, everybody's coming out and gonna start. But Epstein offs himself, and nobody's talking about it. There's no bodyguards. There's no waitress. There's no weird handler or servant that said, "Yeah, he used to touch my balls too." Like,
did they have a funeral for the guy?
Bro, nothing. I never seen no pictures. I didn't see the cell he hung himself with. I mean, if you're in a cell locked down, where are you hanging yourself? There's no pipes. There's no windows. How did you kill yourself? Oh, he choked himself. Who choked? Nobody could choke themselves. Like, how did he off himself? For real. Did somebody in jail kill him? I thought he was in a single cell. Like, it just don't make sense, bro. I don't care what anybody says. That dude is not dead, bro. They have a system to hide people, bro. Trust me. It's out there. There's people who are dead that are not dead. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Conspiracy theorists or not, I'm just saying. This is the down. That's what I was trying to say. Let me get back on track. What I'm trying to say is one, it's Diddy, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, all these guys. It's more publicized. It's more out there. It's more of a just for layman's terms, it's more of a lynching than it is for anybody else who's not a Diddy or R. Kelly. I mean, come on, dude. When R. Kelly got caught up, who was the first person that called him up for an interview?
Was it Gail King?
Yeah, it was Oprah and the team. They're out there making him cry and bullying him in questions. When Michael Jackson got caught up in the mess, who was the first person to interview Michael Jackson? Oprah fucking Winfrey. Talking shit, making him feel like a piece of shit, asking him dumbass questions. Michael all confused, looking nervous. Bro, it's that, bro. Nobody interviewed Epstein when he got caught up. Nobody tried to make him feel like a piece of shit.
No Weinstein.
No, none of them. Nobody went and Oprah didn't go interview the Nickelodeon guy and say, hey, why did you back massage all these young girls on the set and then have not one but two pedophiles on set, knowing that they were sex offenders and around children, and I don't see nobody. I ain't see Oprah interviewing any of these motherfuckers, but Oprah interviewed all the black dudes to make sure that she beat them down. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I don't fuck with Oprah. She's a fucking hypocrite. She might as well take the face off. I'm pretty sure if you unzip her face, she's a whole white man. Not even a white woman. She's a white man. Damn. But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just that's what's going on now. It's a witch hunt. It's a lynching. It's the village people running around with pitchforks trying to get a monster that doesn't exist. And don't get me wrong, like I said, Diddy is a fucking asshole for doing what he did, but they going hard, bro. They're gonna throw everything at the wall to his sticks and watch. At the end of the day, he's gonna go to jail for something dumb. It's gonna be like domestic violence. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna have nothing else. Because none of that other shit probably exists. Like, come on, dude. They said they got laptops. They said they got videos. They say they got all this shit. And the only thing we get leaked is a phone call from jail. If you're trying to build a case that crazy, you're gonna leak. Like when R. Kelly was saying that wasn't me. What was it? What was the first thing they leaked? Was him pissing on the girl. They leaked that video, dog. They leaked it so people can see, like, yo, we got this guy. We're putting him in jail for doing these weird things. They leaked the video. They haven't leaked shit about Diddy yet, bro. How? Even if you have hundreds of videos or whatever, you ain't leaked nothing yet, bro. You can give us a trailer. Give us a trailer of what he did, so then we can be like, yeah, fuck this guy. He go to jail. But they ain't do none of that yet. Nothing. Come on, dog. It's been almost 2 months, and we haven't seen a video. We got people talking crazy on the internet, talking about we got videos, we got this, bro. We haven't seen shit. Yeah. If you ask me, they're gonna come up with some fake AI videos now, and that's how Diddy's gonna get off. I promise you. Fake videos and fake phone calls. You'll see.
Oh man.
But yep, that's my Diddy spleo. I'm over that shit. But yeah, it's just a witch hunt, dog. At the end of the day, we'll see in 10 years who's the next candidate for. Let's see what black megastar we can take down and put him on the fucking cross. Yeah. And it sucks because it's the truth, but I mean, that's just what it is, bro. You're gonna tell me all the crazy other pedophiles out there in Hollywood, and Diddy's the biggest one? Come on, bro. Like, you don't give me that shit. Diddy might be a lot of things, but I don't think he's fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't know. And again, I don't know, man. I mean, sick people in this world.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know, dude. He might be a little weird and this and that, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If you got them videos, put them out there. See what happens, and let the fucking bro. I'm telling you, if there's anything people enjoy more is the fall of somebody.
Oh,
they love that way. They love that way more.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could move on to the next subject of choice. And what would that be?
So you had the Diddy phone call. So what was your other topic? Was that?
Did I have another one? I think that was the only one right now.
Oh, that's the only. Okay. Well, moving on to something more lighthearted. We're going to go into the video game space. And we're going to talk about the new analog 3D. You see here?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, damn, that shit came in late.
All right. So this is the new analog 3D. And what it is, it's a modern day Nintendo 64. I think
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I read a little bit about this. Just very little.
It's you can pre-order it now. I think they have a black one and a white one. Okay, it says a reimagining of the N64 in 4K resolution, 10 times the resolution of the original N64. The first and perhaps greatest multiplayer system of all time, which I think I'll
What?
have to agree. Because
Okay.
right now they're not talking about the analog, they're talking about the N64 right now. And
Right.
they're saying
Okay.
that the N64 is like the greatest multiplayer system of all time. And I think I have to agree with that
Oh.
because
Okay. Yeah. No. I
I
think I
got
played
some,
most of my multiplayer games on that shit.
yeah, I got some Mario Kart 64 memories. I got some Super Smash Brothers memories. I got some
Mm-hmm.
007 GoldenEye memories for the
Yeah.
with the Nintendo 64, bro. Like this is that,
Yeah.
yeah. And it
This
says
shit
the
took
analog.
split screen to a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, that 4-player split
Mm-hmm.
screen, crazy,
Mm-hmm.
son.
Because there was
The
only two
analog
player
3,
back in the Super Nintendo.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah. And
remember
then
that
the
shit.
N64 came out and had 4-player, and I think that was like because the 64 and the PlayStation 1 was competing with each other, and I don't think the
Yeah.
PlayStation had 4 ports, did it?
Nah, hell no.
It only had
That
2.
shit came out way later. I remember the full port splitter you can buy, but it was only
Yeah,
maybe like 5 games that were full play out. You know what I'm saying? There
yeah,
wasn't many. But
yeah.
N64 was literally it was a multiplayer system, dog. Like you bought it to play with people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it was like fun, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, it says the analog 3D is 100% compatible with every original N64 game ever made, which is cool. So you can play all of your
Yeah.
N64 games.
That's
Region
dope.
free, Bluetooth, uh, dual band Wi-Fi, 4 original style controller ports, entirely new next generation analog hardware featuring 3D OS, engineered entirely in FPGA. Like I know what that means. No emulation, and I think that's so no
Okay.
emulation. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
emulation. All right, so I guess this is how it looks. Now the design of this thing looks really good.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. I like the control actually. The control looks
Uh,
dope.
is that the
If
Nintendo's
that's
controller?
no, that's not. That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
not a
okay.
64 control, and I wouldn't think
No,
I don't
not.
think they could
Is,
do a N64 controller.
is that the Switch controller?
No, actually, it's not a Switch
It's not.
controller. That just looks like their controller. Like I think
Oh,
that's their
okay,
controller.
cool.
Yeah, no. What's the name of the company who makes this?
Um,
Is it because it looks like 8-bit type shit? I guess it's just
what's,
analog.
what's the name of? They usually have it down at the bottom. I guess analog.
Yeah, okay, because it has the 8. All right, that's it. Look, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it looks really good. Like
Yeah, it
looks
does. It
premium.
looks.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Now, obviously, it's not an emulator. So that the question I was gonna ask was like, if you don't have N64 games, how you gonna play it? Obviously, you have to buy Nintendo 64 games to play it, which I think would be cool. Because that'll give people a reason to go out and find Nintendo 64 games, and that'll bring up sales of Nintendo 64 games again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think this is a really really cool way to get to bring like your old games into like a new era.
Right.
I really like this. I really think this is. I really think this is genius,
It
man.
it's just a little bit funky to me because like it's just weird how it takes a third party to come up with an idea that Nintendo should have did a long time ago. Nintendo knows that they're sitting on greatness and they're just so stingy, bro. Like they never care to re-release or redo something that was so great. They just like, oh, we did that, done that. Well, if you want to go play it, you got to go find old systems and pay bunch of money when they could easily make one of these and just resell it. Like, how hard would it be for Nintendo to just recapitalize on Nintendo 64 shit? Like, honestly, imagine,
But
just picture it. imagine if Nintendo made one of these, and instead of having cartridges, which, all right, let's say they made it cartridge based. Let's just whatever. I know they have Nintendo Online and you can play the games online, but I'm saying when you want to play like a cartridge, they could make one with a cartridge and then also make it where it's like a built-in eShop where you can,
Oh yeah.
download all your Nintendo 64 games.
But I feel like no matter who you are, what you are, like whatever, like brand or entity, I feel like your fan base are going to take that thing that you created and push it to a whole new realm that you never even imagined. Because it's not just
Yeah.
Nintendo that do these things. It's every like every genre, like even with Dragon Ball. You got fans that are create their own fan animation, and some of those animations be amazing. And it's like,
Yeah.
so if a fan could think of a new fight that like that, then why can't the actual franchise do that?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that franchise is stuck with the new power level, most threat, whatever. But
Yeah.
it's not gonna make this about Dragon Ball. We're talking.
I just don't.
Let's control it. Go
Oh
ahead.
wait, go back up. Go back up a little bit. Oh yeah. No, go. I mean, go down. Go down. My bad. Go keep going right a little bit right there. Oh, 8-bit 64 control. So, oh man, 8-bit. All right. See, this is what I thought. I was saying to myself that looks like an 8-bit controller. That's why I asked who made it. They make really good stuff, bro. I bought a control from them. It was like this old school. I don't know where it's at. It's like this old school Bluetooth controller that looks like it looks like the old Nintendo controller, like black and white, but instead of it being square, it was like it had analog, it had left and right buttons on top. It was really good. Like I used to play Street Fighter with it on my Switch. They make good stuff. So if they're making it 8-bit to design the wireless Bluetooth, yeah, so they designed the controller, it's gonna be good because they make good stuff. Go to 8-bit website, bro. They make really good Bluetooth accessories for like anything wire, even for, like you could use it on your phone anywhere. But they make good stuff, and they make dongles. Like if, for instance, PlayStation don't let you use Bluetooth controllers, this should have plugged right into your PlayStation and hack the fuck out of it, and you can use their controls. Yeah, 8-bit is good. That's why I was wondering. I was like, man, that controller looks 8-bit. So yeah, 8-bit is a good company to get with. But go ahead, continue on. That's a good move, I think.
And where am I? Oh, here. Okay.
Would have been so dope if you can actually get new cartridges.
Exactly.
Like you know how exciting it is to buy a game from the store and then open the box and you smell that plastic. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
how
I
much would
remember
they
that.
how much would they charge for that now? Because
I mean,
we're buying digital games for like $100. So how
that's
much
nuts.
would a physical cartridge cost?
Probably like it'll probably be like at least $50 now, just for an old game because obviously.
You still think it'll be at 50? I think
Well,
it'll
yeah,
cost more than
because
50.
whoa, go back up. How much is it?
250.
$250. Holy fuck, shit, man! Lot of mercy. That
Is
is a
that
lot of bread. I mean, okay,
you think that's too
I
high?
get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's premium. It better be premium for that price. And that shit better come with two controllers. Don't try to sell me on a multiplayer best system and you sent me one controller analog. You out of your fucking mind. Do not. It says do not play copyright. So
Hold on.
that
My
means
bad. My bad.
you could. See right there. That's the key
Mm-hmm.
word. It says do not play
Does not.
copyright ROM files. That means you can.
Yo,
that
you crazy.
means there's an online board where somebody's gonna hack it and you can download the the ROMs and the bin files to. So that's probably why it costs so much.
Okay.
But
You see
how many
number 8?
controllers does it come? Yeah, 8-bit controller
None.
not included.
Not included.
So separate. Yo, y'all niggas is bugging. You think I'm paying y'all how much? $250, and you ain't
That's
sending me a
crazy.
control? Out of your motherfucking mind. They're gonna send me that cheap ass control. Nah. What does it? What else does it come with? Any games, or does it come with
Nah,
anything to
all you get
play
is
it?
the system.
They don't
All
send you
you
not one control, or at least a regular shitty analog control. Wait, let me see this shit. Analog.
cannot use capture
Oh
card with original display modes enabled. It can use a capture
man, that
card in 4K without original. Okay.
see right
No,
here does
no.
not operate, utilize bin files from any other entity, analog design, or hardware. Yeah, they say that now, but as soon as somebody gets their hands on this and creates a thing for it's over for this system. It's not supporting.
Mm,
Bro, I'm pretty sure
man,
it has to come with at least one controller, bro. It cannot come without a controller,
8-bit
bro.
number 8 right there is not included with the analog, and it's sold separately for $40. So you paying almost $300 with. I hope you got a stockpile of games to play because
Bro, listen,
mm,
I don't see how much more they can improve on a game that's fucking 20 years old. Like, I get it, resolution and all that fancy talk, but like, how much resolution you gonna pump out of a fucking 20-year-old game, bro? That wasn't
okay,
made
it
for
says
HD.
what's in the box. You get the system. You get an
Mm-hmm.
SD card pre-installed, a HDMI cable, USB cable, and a power cable. That's it. That's all you get in the
and
box.
and no control.
No controller,
Hey,
no
and
game, no controller, no
I'm
nothing.
gonna make sure I tag analog in this shit. They fucking goofy if you don't get a control. Like I'm supposed to buy a system for $250. Yeah, I ain't sending me a control. What y'all smoking over there? That shit ain't made
And
out of gold.
why they calling it a 64 controller?
8-bit 64 controller. I don't know. It doesn't even look like a 64 controller unless the picture is
Right.
just wrong. $39 because I know 8-bit has 64 looking controllers. Yeah, because they make retro controllers. But yeah, analog. I don't know what you up to, but looking at the framework of that shit, you guys had me until that price tag, bro. Like y'all niggas is bugging, bro. I'd rather go buy me a goddamn Xbox control for $120.
Oh goodness, man, that is
Analog. I'm
funny.
gonna tag y'all analog. I got some explaining to do. They probably like where are they located? They probably like European and shit or some Russian niggas making this shit. Fuck, $250, and I like how they put $249.99 like they KB Toy Store and they trying to give us a deal. Get the fuck
Oh
out of
my
here, bro.
goodness,
Yeah,
man,
they bugging. two hundred
that was
fifty
funny.
nine dollars, and they come with no controller, no game. They worse than PlayStation, bro. At least PlayStation give you a controller when they trying to make you buy a new system that look as just as old as the other one. God damn, analog. What the fuck y'all smoking over there? Y'all nigga pay. Whatever y'all
Man,
smoking, make sure y'all put it inside that system so I can smoke it with y'all so I can understand what the fuck y'all coming up with. I'm pretty sure with all the technology in that shit, it ain't had $250 worth of that shit in there.
nah,
Shit, that shit costs more than a fucking graphic card for a goddamn
nah.
computer.
If you would have had like some games pre-installed on that
But they can't do that.
SD card or something, then
That
no,
they can't do none of that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they can't sell none of those games. They can't sell you cartridges. All those games are IPs probably been lost or fucking
so.
grounded from by
But what if
Nintendo.
what if it was like third party? Now I understand you can't do like Nintendo first party game like Mario,
You
Zelda,
mean like if
those
somebody
things.
made some fake ass Nintendo games? Shit, if they're good, I don't give a fuck. But
No,
they're
I'm
not
saying
advertising it.
like okay, like you know how like Mario, Zelda, Super Smash Brothers, like those are first party Nintendo games. What I'm
Yeah,
saying is like
yeah.
could they reach out to like a third party developer?
Yeah, they can. Yeah. I mean, they can reach out to anybody and make brand new games on that shit as long as the developer wants to spend the money to make the game on a cartridge, which I don't know how lucrative that is nowadays with that technology just being so dead.
So like how you know like every game that was on the Nintendo 64 wasn't made by Nintendo, right? So like you
No,
have so you couldn't maybe you could reach out to them and say, "Hey, could you make us
Yeah.
a cartridge for this
Yeah. Well, so for instance,
system?"
let's say like Konami, right? That don't
Yeah,
really
there you go.
make games.
Yeah.
Let's say Konami, and they reached out Konami and they say, "Hey, make me a, I don't know, a ninja game or one of their old games. Can we get this IP and redo the game in a cartridge for this, that, and that?"
Hmm.
I can see them doing that. The only problem with that is I don't know it, and I'm pretty sure they do. I don't even know if Nintendo owns the right of the shape, like the copyright of the cartridge itself. So they will have to make it even look different. Because I don't even know if Nintendo owns the shape. You know how like Apple, like if you try to make an Apple
Yeah.
phone and it looks like they own the shape of the phone, whatever, like which is absolutely fucking stupid. But I don't even know if Nintendo like owns the shape of the cartridge. So they will have to like come up with a different design, maybe instead of making it oval, they make it a little bit more like squared out or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, they can do that if they wanted to. But like, it would have to be lucrative, dog. Like, how many of those are they really gonna sell? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like a couple hundred, if that. Like it will have to
But
be like a
but
big deal.
but do you have to make it a cartridge? Like, could you put it on that SD card?
Yeah, because I've seen plenty of developers just make a download version of the game, and and I can see them putting it on a small little whatever SD card, and then like you could dump it into your bin files and all that junk. But like I said, it's just the amount of time it would take to make the game, and it have to be worth it. Like what I'm
Yeah,
saying, like,
yeah.
and for it being a first time system, like, and 250, two. I'm sorry, 249.99. Like, yeah, they need to give you a game for free and a control. Like how? Like, come on, bro. Like that. Like
Yeah.
even the boot. Like, yo, bro, I could go on Temu right now and buy 6 fucking bootleg PlayStation 10s, and they all come with 2 controllers, at least one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You're
you
right.
know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying? Like, when I bought my Raspberry Pi from Amazon, it came with, I paid like $100 for it. It came with like 2 fake Nintendo controllers, 1 Super Nintendo. Like, it came with a bunch of controllers I don't even use. I didn't even want it, but the thought was there. The thought is what I was like, oh, it gave me 2 controllers,
Yeah.
3 controllers. All right, cool. I never used them. I maybe use them just to search through the menus. But once I stripped everything down and put them in the arcade, because I bought it to mod my arcade cabinet. Once I
Hmm.
mod my arcade cabinet, I just keep the controls plugged into the back of the arcade to use them to just scroll through it if I don't want to use the up top buttons or whatever. Because sometimes there's games on the arcade cabinet. It's a 2-player cabinet I modded, but like if I want to play a 3-player game, I could go in the back of the cabinet and grab out the
Hmm.
Nintendo Super Nintendo controller, and somebody can play 3 players with us. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's dope.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, nah, analog, bro. Come
So
on, dude. Come on.
so it's a no.
It's a no, dog. I'm sorry. I was interested until I saw that price tag. I'm like, nah, absolutely not. I'm like, are you out of your? Like, I don't know what the blood clot they were smoking on, but dog, that shit was. I
Oh
just
man.
loved. I just love that they put 249. What was it? 249.99. Like, bro, like you're not Toys of Us. You're trying to just 250, bro. Like, you
Oh
get the fuck out
goodness.
of here. That was funny. Fuck all that shit, though.
All right,
Wow.
man. Let's get into this next topic, man.
All right, what are we talking about?
All right. Next topic, man. Real quick. Not gonna I'm gonna kind of breeze through this one. Video game exclusivity, right?
Right. Which we talked
Sony's.
about already on our last podcast. You want to go check that out? But go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Okay. We did a podcast earlier, and we was talking about video
Mm-hmm.
game exclusivity, and we was saying that video game exclusivity is going to be a thing of the past. Like developers are not going to do exclusive content anymore because it's just not
Right.
profitable. As a developer by the name of Pearl Abyss, and they developed a game called Crimson Desert. It's rumored that Sony went to Pearl Abyss and offered them an exclusivity deal, and in that deal, it included a time exclusive deal for PlayStation. So
Right.
we'll make this deal with you, and it'll be on PlayStation for like a year, and then it'll release on Xbox like a year later. That developer, Pearl Abyss, turned down that deal with Sony because, and no, not what's the word we want to use? Like they didn't say this like verbatim, but basically they were saying it's not profitable.
Right.
They
It's
they
not
turned they
lucrative for
turned the
them.
deal down because it's not profitable. So like I say, I saw this coming because if your goal is to make money off of your games, how does it make sense to be exclusive to one console,
All right. So,
especially Sony? Because I understand the console wars and yada yada yada, but I'm just being honest. Sony, you're not buying a console for one game. You're not. It's
right.
not like, yo, this game is so fun, I'm going to buy this console for this one game and just play this one game. It's like you're buying the console because you like all of the games, you like the control, you like the ecosystem, like you like everything about it.
Right.
Sony's strategy is to go to these third party developers and make everything exclusive to their platform, which to me is
Right.
a losing strategy because Microsoft has way more money than you do. When
Yeah.
Microsoft and Sony went to court over the Activision Blizzard King deal, Microsoft in court said we are in position to outspend Sony and put them out of business. So if this is your
Mm-hmm.
strategy, it is a losing strategy. And if I was you,
Mm-hmm.
I would stop doing this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before Microsoft
Yeah.
decides to beat you at your own game.
So, right.
But
Right.
again, but like I say, I'm not gonna make it a Xbox versus Sony thing. It's just the direction that video games is going in. Exclusivity just doesn't make sense, and I thought it would be a while before this happened, but it's happening sooner than what I thought it would. I thought it would be like
And
next gen or the gen after that, but because with real quick, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Like I say, Pearl Abyss denied Sony their deal allegedly. I can't say for sure, so allegedly. But what we do know for sure is Square Enix, Final Fantasy and all of that. They were exclusive. They're third party, but they were exclusive to Sony.
yeah, for a long
They
time.
they decided that they're going to be multi-platform because they themselves said it's just not
Mm-hmm.
profitable.
It's
So
not. And
yeah.
and look, bro, I said this before, and on that same pod, I said that it was gonna happen faster than we think. I said that
Hmm.
because I already saw this shit happening. I'm gonna tell you what's going on right now. And this is just my thought process.
Hmm.
The console war shit is over. There's no, it's not console war no more. It's software war. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's who has the biggest uh productions and teams and software and games. That's the war we're having. It's the game. It's who has the most games out there type of deal.
Hmm.
Consoles are becoming more like cell phones. It's like the cell phone does the same thing. If I have an Apple, you have an Android. They do the same thing. They do texting. They do apps. They do pictures. Record. It does everything the same.
Hmm.
What's the difference? Is that maybe your iPhone is a little easier to use versus my Android. Oh, look, my Android takes better pictures or has a better screen.
Hmm.
Oh, your iPhone feels better. My Android folds. Like, it's gonna be that. The console war is gonna be that for now. It's gonna be like which one it's preference. Which one do you prefer to use?
Hmm.
That's where Xbox is going. PlayStation hasn't got the clue yet. Sony hasn't got the clue that it's like, oh shit, like we're losing all our first party. You know why? Because Square Enix and that other one you mentioned, they realize like, yo, if our thing is on multi platforms,
Hmm.
we're gonna make money all around the board.
Hmm.
If it's just on Sony, only Sony niggas is gonna be playing it,
Right.
and we're not gonna make no bank. If especially nowadays that games are they have DLC, they have online purchasing, they have all these new ways to make money. It's not just the fucking game. It's not just the physical game no more. It's other, like the game don't sell the game anymore. It's everything that comes after it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I see games dropping 4 or 5 years ago that sucked ass that are selling now because they dumped a little bit of bread into it, and now the game is more popular now. But Like for instance, No Man's Sky. When that shit came out, that shit sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It was laggy. It was broken. That game came out like 2 years ago, I think, and now people are starting to get really in. I bought it on sale for like $15 a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
this is actually pretty good now. So with that being said, yeah, there's the developers are like, yo, we're not, if we just go to Sony and Sony got 3 million players, 3 million, let's just say 3 million, 2 million people buy the game that they like it, but Microsoft, PC, Nintendo, they all got 5 million each. And
Mm-hmm.
let's just say 2 million of them, they already passed Sony. So the math is not mathing if they're just hanging out with Sony alone. Like, and that's where Bungie made that mistake,
Oh yeah.
leaving Microsoft. Bro, they're the dumbest fucking. They're the dumbest, and I love Bungie. Don't get me wrong. I thought Bungie was the shit, but they are the dumbest developing studio ever for leaving. Like how you
Yeah.
leave? Like I get it. They wanted creative freedom, blah 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 blah. So they go to Sony and they do exclusive shit over there, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, now given it's everywhere, but like Bungie, let's keep it real. Bungie fell off. Bungie,
Oh yeah.
nobody really plays those games anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just software now. It's whoever got the most studios, and
Yeah.
Microsoft is killing it, bro. They know
And
it.
if you've been paying attention, man, Sony is not in position to compete with the direction that the video game industry is going in. So a lot of people are in fear that Sony will that PlayStation won't exist anymore. But just one more example as to why exclusivity doesn't work. Capcom and Street Fighter. Capcom had an exclusivity deal with Street Fighter with PlayStation with Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 comes out and is multi-platform again.
Mm-hmm.
If that exclusivity deal was profitable, then they would have
They
done
would
it
have
again.
stood.
Yeah.
Right.
So it just doesn't work.
It's not gonna work anymore, dog. You know, because of what we said. It's just people are. First of all, your console costs way too fucking much.
Oh yeah.
Like how you already in the 5th year of your console, you just dropped a mini and then you drop a pro, and the pro costs more than the like. None of that makes sense. It costs $100 more than the original when it came out. That's not good marketing, bro. Like if I make a TV and it's mad big and doofy and I sell it for 500, and I make a smaller version and it's lighter and less material and I sell it for 500, then that makes sense because you get a smaller version for the same price. But if I
Mm-hmm.
make a smaller TV with a little bit of more power and I charge you $300 more, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm not buying this shit. Like I might as well just wait for the next gen shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sony is literally like digging their own hole and working backwards, dog. And I hate to
Yeah.
say that because Sony, I have a lot of good memories with Sony, but their games, the only thing that's been smacking on PlayStation is their exclusive games, and that's like the Spider-Mans, the Ghost of Tsushimas, and those games that are come out once every 3 years. But let's keep it real. Who's buying a $700 console to sit on their shelf for 3 years until Sony makes the game you're waiting for? That is just dumb. It's dumb. And that's why
Yeah.
Microsoft is winning, because they know if they have a game people want to play, they still got a whole shit ton of games they could play until this game gets released.
Oh yeah.
Sony on the other hand, if you want to play God of War, you got to. All right, Ragnarok came out a couple years ago. That's it. You ain't seeing another one for another 3-4 years, and that's half the life of the cycle of the
Mm-hmm.
system. So what are
Mm-hmm.
you gonna do in the meantime? I'm gonna go play my Xbox. I'm gonna go play Dragon Ball. I'm gonna go play my Switch. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm not gonna sit here and buy another PlayStation that just came out to play my old PlayStation games on that I already beat. No. Why don't
Yeah.
you guys focus on taking that money and getting the games out faster, making them better, and then let's worry about buying another PlayStation in about 7 years, maybe 8. Like I never
Yeah.
understood the pro versions of the systems. To me, were always
Yeah.
just a waste of
It don't
money.
make sense. It-
I,
yeah. We're gonna say that for a whole nother episode
yeah,
because I definitely want to talk about that. But I gotta get out of here because the roofing people are the roofing people are here. I need to do business with them.
All right, bet. But yeah, man, this is If you guys have any questions or whatever, you already know it. Tap it in. Hit the bell, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit everything. Don't hit your mom, don't hit your girl, but hit the
Please
buttons.
comment, leave your opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Let us know what you're
And
thinking.
yeah, we're back. I know I'm in my kids' room doing videos and shit, but I'll be back in my old shit soon. Kind of get a new season going on. Maybe like get a couple more pods, then take a break so we can get some ideas down. Because I really want to revamp the whole pod now. I want
Yeah,
to do the intro. It's kind
yeah.
of getting stalemate out there. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we could fit it. I think what we in October? Yeah, October 21. Maybe finish out October, start a little bit of the next month, and then maybe do like 3 more pods, and then take a break for a while so we can get some season shit going.
Hmm.
Then come back maybe around Christmas time, maybe after Christmas or before Christmas. Do like a Christmas pod.
Okay.
But I just wanted to let the viewers know that in case they wondering why we're gone for a couple, probably just do shorts every now and then, like checkups. Maybe do like a what's going on refresh. I know we've been talking about that for a while. Maybe we could do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll get back to it. Brand new for the year.
All right. All right.
So all right, kid. Well, handle your shit. I'm Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird.
And we out.
Peace.
Later.
Later.